Well, this is, I thought, an interesting thing to do, which is testing how good the wind protection, the dead cat, is on my little microphone. And I thought if I came up here to the hill, it'd be quite windy. But in fact, it was windier down the bottom before I came up here. Anyway, this is the effect of the wind on a standard Apple microphone. Terrifying stuff. With the sound of an electric generator going for some reason. No idea why. But the chap there is obviously doing something requiring a generator. Maybe just heating up his barn. We're coming out of the trees now. And so there's rather more wind noise up here. And in case you're wondering, I'm holding the phone fairly close to my face, purely because otherwise it'll be rather more difficult to pick up any sort of sounds. So, where am I? Well, I'll show you. Here we are. Up at the bottom of the high moor. There's the gate going up, and as you can see, and I dare say you can hear, it's fairly windy. So let's take the easy approach now and see how loud it is using my microphone and little transmitter. In case you hadn't guessed, it's pretty damn cold up here today, which is why the hat with the ear flaps was required. So here we are, just the same wind, I'm in the same location, but a car's come. That's always the fun thing when you come up a little narrow country lane where there didn't ought to be any cars at all, but every now and again you find someone who's come up to groom their horse or feed them, and then they don't park up and go and do things, they just park. And I know she's going to be coming down here again any second, but she was just sitting there. Maybe she was enjoying a nice hot cup of tea from a thermos. You never know. Anyway, I've just got nearly to the end. I've got another 21 pages to do with this edit, and then it's a case of going back to the beginning and deleting a couple of scenes, and that will all be done. And then I can crack on with the next book, which is going to be the fourth in the, what I used to call the Vintner. I used to call it the Vintner trilogy because there were 3 books, but now of course it's going to be the Warrior Chronicles, because it can't be a trilogy if you've got 4 books in the title, can you? 4 books in the title, 4 books in the series even. So yes, all quite interesting stuff. Now I did actually test this microphone yesterday in the wind, and it was thoroughly impressive until I tried to use the microphone to control my phone, which was fine, except I was trying to get it to go on to noise reduction, which seemed like a really good idea. And as a result, from the moment I pressed the button I thought would cause noise reduction, it succeeded dramatically, because what it did was mute the microphone, which wasn't really ideal. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Still, never mind. Hope this has been not unworthwhile. I mean, basically, I've bought this microphone so I can come up here and do more talks while walking. it looks the part anyway, doesn't it? So I just now have to hope that when I get home there is some recording here for people to listen to, and then I can put this recording up on Patreon and you can see it and hear it, hopefully. Right, that's all for now. Thanks a lot. Have a great week, and I'll speak to you, or some of you, coming up the weekend. But hopefully these little walking videos will become a little bit more common now that I've got a microphone that can cope with the wind. Take care.